Hello, thank you everyone for tuning in. Today we will be working with the root chakra, and this meditation will be focusing on clearing any blocks, especially blocks to do with abundance or security that originate in this root chakra. I ask that for this meditation, you please find somewhere comfortable. This is best done lying down, but you can also sit up. Just make sure your back has something to rest on, and you can tilt your head back so that you can be in receiving mode. For the start of this experience, I'll have you put your hands on your heart space, near your heart chakra, and I'll guide you through a few meditative breaths with me. I've already set up the sacred space, so pause the video if you need to get oriented or find a nice, quiet, private place to do this meditation. I ask that if you haven't already, to please put your hands on your heart space and take a few normal breaths with me first. I'll now guide you through a few deeper breaths, so please follow my count. I'd like you to inhale for 4 seconds, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the inhale. And exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. Inhale again. Hold the inhale. And exhale. Last time, hold the exhale. And now inhale. Hold the inhale. And now exhale. You can continue to breathe normally. If you're more comfortable, you can put your hands open, palms open beside you to stay in receiving mode, or for the rest of the experience, you can leave them on your heart space. Either way is perfect. Left of you, I've called in Archangel Michael to protect this space and protect this energy through this meditation. And on your right, I've called in Raphael to help with the healing of your root space. And in front of you, I've called in Archangel Hanael to assist with this healing, loving energy that we will need for your root space. I'll ask you now to pay attention to your breath. You don't have to try and control it, but just pay attention to it and make sure you're not forgetting to breathe. And also tune in to your heart space. I want you to feel yourself sinking out of your mind, falling into the space of your heart. You can breathe deeper if this helps you. Just make sure to focus on the breath, to take yourself out of the thinking mind. Tune into the space, shifting out of that thinking mind, instead into your feeling heart. And I'll ask you to continue to sink down into your body, from your heart space to your solar plexus. From your solar plexus down to your sacral, and finally sinking down into your root chakra. I want you to imagine a brilliant, deep red, almost maroon, where your root chakra would be. I want you to imagine this light as vividly as you can picture it. What does it look like? Maybe for you, that space is not that bright. Or maybe the light is really small, or maybe it's very powerful and very vibrant. It'll be different for each of you. Remember to breathe as you're focusing in on the space. And now I want you to tune in to your root, to find the first block that resides there. This will be in the form of a memory. It'll be the origination point of one of your blocks, if you have any, related to security. Security of wealth, of safety, of support. We will focus on only one block today, but know that you can come back to this video when you're ready to help deal with any other blocks that may be there. Tune into the space. What memory, maybe painful or triggering, comes up for you? Did someone say something to you that kind of lingered, that stuck with you, that made you feel like you wouldn't have enough? That you wouldn't be supported, or that you weren't safe? Was it an experience? Know that you are safe in this space, that you are protected, and that the angels are showering you with loving, healing frequencies and are there with you through this experience. I'll give you a few moments to tune into the space. To feel into when it was that you first felt that there wasn't enough, either abundance, support, or love available for you. Know that the angels are here supporting you with these dense energies. Now that you've identified this memory, connected with it, I ask that with the help of Archangel Hanael, that you send love to this version of you in your past, who felt this way, who felt like they weren't supported, weren't abundant, weren't loved, weren't safe, to extend to them compassion. Archangel Hanael is an archangel with a very loving energy. She focuses on self-love and just the pure frequency of unconditional love. Her energy is very pink. And she comes over to you now, placing her hands over your root chakra and sending in this gentle, sparkling, pink light of unconditional love. Know that you are safe and that there's always enough, that the universe is infinitely loving and infinitely abundant and always has enough available for you. Know that you are safe in this experience as Archangel Michael protects the space, but in your life. Feel this pink energy entering your root chakra, coating it, filling it up. I now ask Archangel Raphael to help assist with the healing of this wound, so that you can know and you can feel that you are no longer subject to this story of lack. Archangel Raphael places his hands now over your root chakra, sending in the green light of healing. It can feel cold or a little tingly as it enters your root, coating and filling it up with this healing energy that dissolves any blocks, any beliefs related to this memory. You are safe. You are loved. You will always be provided for and will always have enough. And now ask Archangel Michael to keep a layer of protection around your auric field and to stay with you for a day or so after this experience, to keep you safe, help you feel protected, to know that you are safe. I ask that you maybe place your hands over your root. Tell it, thank you and I love you. You're safe now. And breathe deeply into this new knowing. For the next few days and onwards, know that you can always call on these archangels if you need healing, protection, or just an unconditional loving frequency. Know that these angels are always here, are always available to you, and that you can always come back to this video if you feel like you need to do it again or focus on another root block. The root chakra is a very important chakra in the chakra system. So before moving on to any other chakra work, I would spend at least a week focused on the root specifically. After this experience, I want you to drink a lot of water, to meditate with your root chakra, and make sure you're doing some kind of physical movement, as it's really good for balancing that space. I'll ask you now to travel back up to your sacral, your solar plexus, your heart space, and back up to your mind. Ask you to move your fingers and wiggle your toes. Move whatever limbs you can and you feel called to. Maybe move your head back and forth. And when you're ready, open your eyes to greet the day ahead of you. Thank you for tuning into this transmission. Know that you are safe and that you can come back to this space whenever you need. And please remember, as I said before, drink some water and take care of your root chakra. Do grounding practices, go outside and touch the ground if you can for at least a week, once a day for a week, to integrate this healing. Thank you, and I wish you the best on your healing journey.